Hi, so I've been promising to show you guys a little bit of scar tissue work. We're talking about external scar tissue, not internal scar tissue or adhesions, but really it's a little bit of both. So this is how you can improve pretty much any scar, no matter how the age of it is. And I've been waiting for the scar on the back of my calf, where I kind of split my skin open, to be healed enough where you can start to do this work. So I would say that you don't want to do this work before maybe 12 weeks at least, and I might even go to the third or fourth month because you want everything to be knit together well. But at that point you can change the texture, the tone, the color. You can make it almost look like normal skin. So let's see if we can get an angle on this. Some of you may remember that I split this open really nicely, moving a vat of Evil Bone Water off of a burner, and it just popped like a grape. Anyway, so the idea behind this is we want to make it where it's we start to build the dermal beds from underneath, from the bottom up. So you can see there's a nice split there, and the color is definitely different. So the first thing that I'm going to do to make this more comfortable is I'm going to spray a little bit of Evil Bone Water on it, just to provide a little bit of comfort, topical anesthesia. And I'm going to let that sink in. It only takes a couple of seconds to sink in, but you don't want to do this work with any type of lubricant on the body. That's going to kind of hinder the process. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to check for tenderness. And if it's tender, you're not actually going to work into the scar. You're just kind of going to work away from it. So pushing towards it, pulling away from it. And you can hold these moves for 30 seconds to a minute very easily, even up to 2 or 3 minutes, where you're starting to distract the tissue. And what you're going to see is probably, I've avoided working this for the past 4 months because I really want you to see the dramatic change over a couple of months. So after we kind of work around it, you're going to start working kind of under both sides of it. And that's starting to get a little bit testy. I'm starting to be able to feel that slightly. And that's it. You just want to work slightly to the point of discomfort. I'm getting it to pucker just a little bit. And that's really it. That's all you're going to do. You're going to have the person do that for homework maybe once a day. And you should see this thing change within a matter of weeks. It'll look completely different. Because what will happen is the dermal bed and capillaries will start to fill in from the bottom up, and make this almost like tilling the soil, make this good healthy soil underneath, so it'll change the condition on the outside. Now you may have also noticed that I sort of shaved the area. I would recommend doing that for any kind of scar tissue work that you're doing, and having them do it regularly at home, because that also stimulates skin turnover and stimulates the surface of the skin as well. So that's it. Just a little bit of movement left and right, a little bit of lift. As you progress, you're going to lift more and more over time. And what you'll see is we're already starting to get some circulation changes, but the changes will be dramatic in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, that's the basics of the scar tissue work.